topic for you today. In the topic today, what I want to share with you is something that I did with my business partner Marcus last night, and we have a whole bunch of clients getting really cool results, but we need to get more testimonials. And usually, I handle all the testimonials, but we had because I've done heaps of them, like interview people. And I guess the thing I want to share with you guys today is how do you get testimonials that are amazing, that promote your business, and if you can get to the emotional side of the person and be able to create a video that literally takes people who watch it through a process of, oh man, I really want to work with those guys. That sounds really amazing. And these are usually testimonials. I think there's two differences here. There's what's called a testimonial and a storymonial. And what I'm going to be sharing with you today is the process that I go through to do storymonials. Now, I have to give a bit of credit here. I did learn this process as kind of an adaptation from Andrew and Daryl Grant, if you've ever heard of them. Really, really cool. Awesome humans. But this is something that I've been able to sort of modify a little and be able to really get some great testimonials and how that works. So what I want to do is I'm just going to try and see if I can share my screen. Let's see how that works. I'm going to do my entire screen and we'll go for this one. And I'll just share I'll just share a document with you if I can. So this is the document I want to run through today. This is the testimonial procedure. Let's see if I can go like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. So let's go like that. So basically in the testimonial procedure, this is what we come up with. Usually, I'm just going to roll through what I went through with Marcus, but this is how you can get some pretty cool testimonials. Now, the first thing that we want to do here is you want to basically ask 2 to 3 data story questions before asking an emotional question. So for example, if you've got someone there, the whole point of the testimonial is to get them to an emotional question where they tell you how they felt about the thing. So let's say, oh, I made 100K in 100 days. Like we have a 100-day and 100-day club in our Titan Marketer program where we teach people how to like leverage their businesses with YouTube, and they get 100K in 100 days. So I could say something like, tell me about how you got 100K in 100 days and how many sales you had to close. That would be question 1. Okay. Oh yeah, cool. How do you think your business is going to change as a result of that? That would be question 2. Okay. And then I might say something. So what does that really mean for you? How is that going to change your life? And then they'll tell me, I'm sort of getting more to the emotional question. Oh yeah, that's going to be amazing. All these cool things are going to happen. And then the next question would be, okay, well, that's fantastic. Like, how does that make you feel? And you can't just go with how does that make you feel? Like, oh, I did 100K in 100 days. How does that make you feel? You can't go there. You kind of have to like pre-frame 2 or 3 questions before you get to the feeling question. So how does that make you feel? If you know a little bit more about them, you can dig a little bit deeper. So that's a really, like if you just learned that one skill, that is going to revolutionize the way that you do your testimonials. Okay. 2, this is a big one because I got Marcus to do some testimonials and he did this the whole way through and we couldn't edit it. It was very annoying. So when you do testimonials and you're interviewing someone, you have to wait for them to finish because the whole point of the testimonial is to cut you out. Okay. So if you're getting a testimonial with someone, you want to cut you out of it. So to do that, you tell the person that you're interviewing, you say, hey, I'm going to ask you some questions. I need you to repeat back the beginning of the question. And then I'm going to cut me out. It's like I was never here. Okay. So for example, it would be if I said something like, how did it feel to do 100K in 100 days? That'd be like, tell me about how you got 100K in 100 days. And then they would say, oh, when I did 100K in 100 days, and then they would go from there. They have to repeat the question coming back to them, right? So that's really important to do as well. And I'll show you how to do that at the beginning of your testimonial so you can get some really cool results on that as you go through. So the next one is you should go for about 30 minutes to an hour. So usually this is a big one too, like how do you ask people for the testimonial? That's a big point. If you ring one of your clients and say, hey, look, I'd really love to do a testimonial, they're always going to say no. Oh, I'm too busy. I've got this on or whatever. Okay. Here's a pro tip on how to ask testimonials so that they always say yes. Okay. So this is where I would say something like, hey, John, it was really great. Tell me about some of the results you've been getting. I've been doing this and that. I did my 100K in 100 days, or I had this happen, or my business has completely changed or whatever. Okay. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. Fantastic. Hey, would you be okay if I help you promote your business and get it out there a bit? Of course, they always say, oh, yeah, that'd be great. Okay, cool. Do you think it'd be worth sharing your results so we could help other people as well at the same time? Would you be open for that? And they always say yes, because you ask them if, one, they can get something out of it so you can promote their business. Two, you've just asked them, oh, hey, are you able, would you be willing to help people? And most humans struggle to say, no, I wouldn't be willing to help people. Okay. So then you say, okay, cool. Well, what I'll do is I'll book you in for, let's say Thursday at 2:00, and we'll just have a quick chat, jump on Zoom, or I'll meet you in person or whatever it is. And I'd just love to, share your story so we can promote it at our next event or online or on our website or something like that, or on our YouTube channel. And also ask you some questions about how you went with it so we can help other people. Would that be okay? Now, a couple of things happen there. Like, one, I've reinforced what I just said, that I would promote him or her, and that they would also get the opportunity to help people. And then lastly, I assumed the time and place. So I assumed 2:00 on a Thursday because that's what works for me, for example. And they'll be like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Or what they'll say is, oh, actually, can we do it on Wednesday? So you have to assume that they're going to do it. It's called assuming the close in any sales process. That bit's really, really important. So if you follow that process, you'll be at, like, clients who you haven't been able to get a testimonial for before from, for whatever reason. They're just busy. Life gets in the way. They don't like the idea of being in front of camera, all of that stuff. You'll be able to sort all of that out really, really quickly. Another cool way to do it is, like, if you're on a coaching call with your client and they start going, oh, I've had all this cool stuff, and you're recording it, you can slide it in there as well. You can be like, oh, hey, would it be okay if we just, like, shared your story a little bit? Like, why they're excited about it is the time to do it. And be like, and I just love to share this with other people and, help you promote your business and that. Like, we just spent a little while explaining, like, telling your story. Would that be okay? And that's the best time to do a test.